We've talked a lot about the fact that almost all taxes cause distortions that lead to inefficiencies or deadweight losses. One exception that economists have known about for a long time are taxes on land or taxes on land rents. We can illustrate an equilibrium in a land market by putting land on the horizontal axis and the annual land rent on the vertical axis. Land is in fixed supply, and so the supply curve is perfectly inelastic. In the absence of taxes, the equilibrium land rent L star then occurs at the intersection of supply and demand. If land rents are taxed at 50%, this introduces a tax wedge that we ordinarily insert to the left of the original no-tax equilibrium. Here that results in a drop of equilibrium land rents to 0.5 times LR star. If you're not sure how this happens, make the supply curve initially almost perfectly inelastic, insert the tax wedge in the usual way, then straighten out the supply curve and see what happens. The higher price in our tax pictures is always the price to demanders, so the price for demanders of land has not changed. The price received by suppliers, on the other hand, is now only half of what it was before. There is no deadweight loss triangle in this picture, and unlike for the cases in graphs 19.6 and 19.7, where we had perfectly inelastic supply curves in labor and capital markets, the supply curve here does not emerge from the consumer model. We therefore don't have to worry about substitution effects being masked by wealth effects. The demand curve here is the one that emerges from the consumer model, but the price for consumers hasn't changed, and so consumer surplus hasn't changed. The tax on land rents then effectively simply transfers wealth from landowners to the government, and it does so in a lump sum way, in a way where landowners cannot escape the burden of the tax by anything that they do.